Got lots of big packages today, especially this one. More leather, more Bloodcore leather samples. This project has been one of the more cool and fun, but also one of the more difficult projects because people really want Bloodcore. People really try to knock it off, try to go behind our back, sneaky. Tanneries are warning us, other brands we work with are warning us, and so it's been nothing but chaos trying to defend this exclusive leather we got. And so today we're unboxing, I know at least one thing in here that's gonna evolve the concept to some degree, because no matter what, people are gonna knock you off, people are gonna try to copycat you and like try to take what you've built and take it for themselves. So there's nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. You can try your best to defend it, but one thing you can do is innovate, because if they can't even catch up to stuff you've already done, they're not gonna catch up to stuff that you have planned. So you might as well continue to innovate, change, grow, and that is half the fun of product design. It's half the fun of running a business. And I think it's a big part of why some businesses flop, because they're so tight riding someone else's ass. They can't see around them off to their future. They're so stuck on someone else's future. Meanwhile, the people that are trying to innovate and stuff, they're not stuck down someone's shorts. They're looking off to the future. What are they working on? What's happening next? What's going on in the future? So ultimately, take it as a compliment, because flattery is the most sincere form of flattery. What is it? Mimicry is the most sincere form of flattery. Copycats, knocking people off is the most sincere form of flattery. Who knows? So, what knife? NAF Knives. Let's see what they got this time. This is a Utah company. Love their knives. To the moon, amigos. Ooh, look at that little guy. I like this handle too. It's that like, what do they call it? It's that hard weave. It's like an epoxy infused several layers of fabric basically. And it makes it really light but really durable. Similar concept of carbon fiber actually. So that's our unboxing knife for the day. What else are we unboxing? Smartwool. Smartwool sent these for the elk hunt. You know, a couple of my boys, Taylor and Melvin, got some of the best tags in the Utah for elk hunting, and they both got so lucky and drew it. So Smartwool, one of the sponsors for that hunt, sent us some socks, and I love this specific sock. Is the sock that I wear basically nonstop. It's their crew sock, so it's a little bit taller, and it's target cushioning, so it's a lighter weight, so it's not super thick and dense. Like you can wear these with most of your regular like shoes, like if you're used to wearing certain shoes with certain socks, and you throw wool socks on, all of a sudden that doesn't fit. These fit a lot more like normal socks, and they're high quality. Durable, comfort, breathable, resists odor, controls moisture, stays in place fit, protects from blisters. If you've never hiked in wool socks and you're like, why do I get blisters every time I go for a hike when I'm wearing my cotton socks? That's why, because wool is it's almost like a lot more smooth when your foot's in the sock. It doesn't rub nearly as harshly as a really more abrasive cotton sock will do. A lot of times the seam in the toe is flat rather than like stitched together like this or like that. It's completely stitched flat, as you can see right there. And they don't have to be big, thick wool socks. You can get like nice, fairly thin ones. And these are sick. So, taking those on the hunt. And last mini unboxing. This is your Tik Tok Shop or Tik Tok segment, because TikTok has tons of really cool shirts, and I'm not even sure if they have the right to sell some of these shirts. And so I thought I'd just buy this and see, like, is it technically still the right brand? Is it a high quality shirt? Does the print look nice? Let's find out. What did I get? Nazgul. The Nazgul. Look at that shirt. I can't even see it with the top down cam. How sick is that shirt? Because this looks like an old 80s band tee. And look at the back. Are you kidding me? I actually forgot about the back. Oh my gosh, coming out of Minas Morgul. Right there, Minas Morgul. Minas Morgul. Morgul. The Nazgul. I bought a double XL because I usually wear XL. But sometimes these shirts don't fit like I think they will. Let me change shirts. Let's try it on. Oh, if it's like well for like a big boxy shirt. Look how sick it is. You probably can't even see the green back here because it's greened out. Holy crap, that's a sweet shirt. I love it. So, fabric. It's maybe not as nice as the previous Escanor shirt I got. But it's nice, thick fabric. I like the cut of it, really big and boxy. The print actually looks a lot better than the other one I got. I think this is better all around than the Escanor one I got. So this is a Tik Tok Shop. I'd buy this, no problem. Oh, we got one more thing. It's this other huge box right here. That's terrible. What is it? Some more elk hunt gear. Kifaru backpack. Check this thing out. I just wanted to unbox this real quick before I go down on the hunt to just show it to you because it's a really, really cool backpack. And we'll do like a gear review of this, but I just wanted to at least get it in front of you. First of all, I love the color combination. Kind of that sand color with the olivey gray. But what's cool, pop this EXO pack off right here. Check that out. This is just like, this is a good all around like hunting pack because you still have your hard frame on the inside. So you can carry lots of weight and it's not gonna pull on your back funny, it's gonna support your back, it's gonna pull the pack off your back so it's not as sweaty. It's gonna give you the support. And what's cool though is there's like endless ways to modify this, adjust it. There's like, you know, this, not, what do you call it? It's not Picatinny rail. What do you call it? I don't know. And then to get into your big pack, you know, it's like a big stuff pack. I don't see any zippers on the side. So yeah, you stuff everything down in there. Oh, wow, okay, so this is a separate pack. We got a little mini pack that you can slap right on there, strap it down, put some stuff in between, and you still got these little rails up here. This is a cool pack, but we'll go in more about this on the elk hunt. I just want to show it to you guys because it's really sick. Why does nobody sell colorful leather laces? I don't know either. That's why we tracked down the suppliers of the lace makers of some of the highest quality, most durable boots in the entire world. I was like, hey, what if you made some color laces for us? I want to customize my boots. One of my favorite things about boots and shoes is not just protecting your investment with some kilties, some insoles, and some laces, but it's fun to customize them. You know, the leather laces add a little flair, add a little customization. It's the same concept of like wearing a boot, developing that unique patina. Same thing, adding some kilties in, some laces. But like I said, it does protect your investment because if you've had a pair of high quality boots and put some like cotton laces through, that cotton will slowly abrade and wear down that brass eyelet. And that's why in these work boots, you see almost exclusively leather laces, but they all look exactly the same. So that's why we released our Rose Anvil laces because they're trimmable. Leather's better for laces anyways because it has a little bit of stretch, it breaks in over time. They flex as you move rather than being super tight throughout the day. They don't melt if you're welding or around fires, and they just look cooler. So check out our Rose Anvil leather laces below and protect your investment, add a little character, a little pop of color, a little personalization to your boots. And thank you guys for supporting all these Rose Anvil boot and shoe accessories. It's a big part of what makes all this possible, so thank you guys. Check them out below. So, to the main event, Bloodcore update. You have not seen these two concepts. This will be the first time you've seen these two because, like I said, these are a little bit of a spin, a little innovation on the Bloodcore series. This is a heavy box. Rose Anvil, 31 pounds, told you. Two new variations of the Bloodcore leather line. Trying to keep out of the reaches of other people, trying to knock it off. I think you're gonna like this one because this leather is technically for the Drifter. One of them's for the Drifter 4, and we've done the Drifter 3 years. We did Red Dog the first year. We did like the Black Domani or Double Shot the next year. Then we did Bloodcore. And so I was like, what do we do for the Drifter 4? You know, like how much further can we take it? And I was like, I've always loved like two-tone boots. So I was like, well, maybe we do like the Indy 4 is like the culmination of all of them. We do like the Bloodcore like lowers, and then the upper, like the quarters are like Red Dog, mix and match the red, but the red's different tones. And so then actually it's kind of a story. So then the Sundance boot was so sick that we ended up putting the Sundance boot in the Drifter spot. And the Drifter's gonna be out in November. And so technically the Sundance boots are gonna drop before this. And the Sundance boots are so sick. I think they're gonna sell like crazy because there's nothing really out there like it. And they're the ultimate little Western dress whites boot. Like that, that's so sick. But one of these leathers is for the Drifter 4. Two-tone, and I'll explain why. So you can see it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that is so sick. Oh my gosh. But there should be two samples in here. Wow. Look at that, that's crazy looking. Oh my gosh, love that. So, to do a two-tone boot, I was like, well, I don't want to do red dog, it's kind of mismatchy. What if instead we took Bloodcore, which the first time it's tanned, or the first time that they dye it, it's dyed bright red, and then it's dyed again black, and so we couldn't do red on one side, black on the other, unless you take a thicker cut and then split it to where you get into the actual red of the core of the Bloodcore. And what's cool about that is you get these unique gradients, you get all these unique characteristics. You can see all the veins coming through. Let's see what else there is in this. Yeah, look at all this unique character. That looks so sick. You know, especially like up in here, so it's gonna be like a really marbled kind of look. And I think this hide is split. One half, you can see this line right here. This half, I had them put a little bit of a coat on top. You see how it's darker and it's a lot more red? This is a lot more pink and lighter. So I think we definitely go with this one. It's kind of like, it's really gory looking. You know, like I was thinking of names like, is it Gorecore, Bloodcore? Gorecore, Bloodcore? Is it Blood Flesh? Is it like Raw Core? You know, like, so help me come up with some names. I think we got to come up with a unique name to distinguish it, so people are not. It's not just Bloodcore. It's Bloodcore with the red flesh. So let me know what you think. But just imagine it: a drifter boot, Bloodcore vamp, Bloodcore heel counter, and then Gorecore or Blood Flesh on the upper. That will look so sick. And like all the gradient, all the uniqueness. Every single pair will be super unique. No pair will be exactly identical. And there's gonna be people like, oh, I don't want any variation. I'm like, what's the wrong boot? This is part of the fun, is you get the variation of the uniqueness of the core of the leather that is the Bloodcore. It's a cool project. I'm hyped about it. So, I'm gonna ship this up to White's right after this, and they're gonna make us some samples out of it. So stay tuned for the unboxing of the Drifter 4 after we launch the Sundance boot. So, then what are these two? I thought there was only 2 hides in there, to be honest. Okay, what is this Bloodcore? Look at that, that's so sick. Blue, like ice blue core on this one. Dang, that looks so good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I actually really, really like that blue. It's not like navy blue, super bright. It's kind of like a more subdued blue. Because let's do a little scratch test. Once you start scratching that top coat, it'll be darker because that black makes it dark. Ooh, look at that, that looks so good. Dang, I feel like that's perfect. What is this one? Okay, second hide. It looks the same, to be honest. Tell you what, this NAF knife is nice and sharp. Oh, is it just different thicknesses? I think it is. I think that's the difference. You got your more wallet thickness leather and your boot thickness. No, they look the same actually. They look identical. Dang, this is perfect. I think this is exactly where I want it. I don't think I necessarily even want it any darker. Because yeah, when you wear this down, like let's just do some cuts in this right now without cutting my fingers. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, let's do this one. Yes, that is so sick. So now we've got the OG Bloodcore. We've got the unnamed Blood Flesh or Blood Gorecore, Blood Gore Flesh, I don't know. And we've got the Alien Bloodcore. That's kind of like a lime green, more like a green screen green that still working on trying to get that perfect green dialed in. Blue core, so I also need a name for the blue core. Ice core, Arctic core, but blood's gotta be the name because that's the word that we're trademarking is blood core. Ice blood core, blue blood core. Ooh, this can be so sick. Just look at this base, come on. I love it. I hope it works. I hope it works for the drifters because that would be such a sick boot. So, I think that's it. I think that's everything. Just a quick update on the Bloodcore leathers and showing you what we're working on. Just putting the flag in the ground before someone else jumps ahead of us and tries to beat us to the punch on our own concept. And just teasing this and figuring out what to name it, how to position it, because I'm really excited about this. I think you guys are gonna be shocked at how sick those boots are. And I also need to figure out what collaborations you guys want us to launch the new blue Bloodcore, the alien Bloodcore, and any other potential Bloodcores we have in the works. Let me know which brands and what styles you want to see us collaborate on that with, because it doesn't have to be a collaboration. We could just work with a brand and be like, hey, like Grant Stone or like whoever, like we want to do this boot in this color. So let me know. And thank you guys for your support. This is so sick. It's cool that Seidel is being willing and able to give us exclusivity on this leather, and hopefully try to protect it and show you guys some ins and outs of the leather world that you maybe don't get to see unless that we're doing these really cool projects with these brands, and I'm able to work with tanneries and say like, oh, so this is why they do things. Oh, this is how a latigo base is made compared to veg tan base. Also, this is why you retan it this way. You know, it's a big part of my education, but it also is so freaking fun to be able to design these products, be able to take some old concepts, put a new spin on them, show them to you guys. It's literally a dream come true. It's my favorite stuff to do, is like the product design, the development, the like branding and marketing of stuff. It's what I started all this for. And so thank you guys for all your support. Huge shout out to Seidel for being able to do this with me, giving us exclusivity on it. And check out NAF Knives, check out Smartwool Socks, check out the NAF knives that I used. And check out the Kifaru backpack. Oh, and the non-school shirt if you want one on TikTok, because this one is a TikTok shop. I like this shirt. I'm pretty sure that they're not paying royalties to the Lord of the Rings Foundation or whatever. So take it with a grain of salt. I doubt they had permission to print these, but that's the game you play on TikTok. So thank you guys. See ya.